Hello Reformers and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Now I have been told, or at least I've heard, that there is a time limit for our preparations here, and I initially thought that this time limit was for the entire game, but from what I can tell, it is literally just for the preparations quests. And as you can see, we actually have a huge amount of time remaining, or as far as I'm aware, we have a huge amount of time. And yeah, so as you can see, the current date and time only advances when you travel or when you make camp. If you squander your time, the game will end prematurely. I'm not entirely sure how I can fail at this point, because obviously we are just traveling to this area where we have yet another preparations quest. So if you think about it, you know, we've got to complete these preparations, otherwise, you know, we're gonna fail the game technically. But anyway, we're gonna go and head on to the ancient grave, because again, this is not actually just a side quest, this is a preparation quote unquote. So it is necessary for us to do it, or at the very least it will give us something extra for us. So there you go. Okay, so yeah, the time does go relatively quickly, but I don't really think that should be making too much difference. Or at least I hope not. Anyway, we are going to... Don't think we're going to take Asleaf. I think we'll take Gunnar and everyone else, but Asleaf can just stay in the camp or whatever, because obviously Idis does need to come with us as far as I'm aware. And, well, you know, show us around and show us what we actually need to do. So let's hope that we actually don't get murdered. Ida stops ahead of the group and points northwards up towards a hill silhouetted against the sky. There it is, on that hill. Recognize the stones. Hamlet where we stayed all those years ago must be up ahead. Well, let's see what the place has in store for us. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so visit the small hamlet is optional. And obviously the time right now, the time for our preparations will not advance as we are in a mission. So that's pretty good, I guess. Okay, let's just continue along here, and there's something... What is that? The altar is covered in dried blood. The sweet smell of rot permeates the area. Well, that's not very nice. Apparently we're going to come across some... Well, not cannibals, but some savages, perhaps. Or maybe, you know, maybe we're going to come across some evil beings, various bones. Okay. Well, yes. Probably need to be a little bit careful here. A torch! Oh, very nice. A torch might come in handy. I'm using the highlight item button now, much more than I used to be, because obviously it would come in handy instead of me just, you know, mousing over everything.
How is it that your stews are always so much better than Björk's?
Hey, what do you have against my mother's stew?
Nothing at all, except that Ida's stews are better.
Yeah, it's true. Your stew is really good, Idis. What do you put in there?
Not about the ingredients. Björk's doesn't know how to handle a fire pit. Never did. If you're not careful with the heat, meat will dry out like a cow patty in the sun.
Oh, okay, so they're talking a little bit about food there, and now it's making me a bit hungry. Is it making you a bit hungry? Nah, probably not. But anyway, let's see. 4 people, 3 men and a woman stand on either side of the entrance to the passage grave, and chatting casually with one another. As if the concept of full-time guards to protect a burial mound in the middle of nowhere isn't unusual enough, they all appear to be uncommonly well armed. All guards draw their weapons when you approach the big stone slab that blocks the entrance to the grave. The woman speaks. What's your business? Okay, so let's have a look. I could stab her immediately. They do seem a little bit weird, don't they? I'm going to try and stab, alright? I'm going to try and stab, but it's only a medium, so if I fail, then that's just how it's going to have to be. It succeeded! Oh, very nice. You take a few steps closer and she tenses up visibly. You wave your left hand in a casual gesture, and while her eyes are on that hand, you bring your knife up in your right. Oh, we actually get to see it! Oh, that's cool. Stab. Stabby, stabby. Oh my. Whoa, that's brutal. That is some brutality right there. The knife slides into her neck right above her mail, and her face contorts into a grimace of shock and horror. The horrified cries of the other guards fill the night as you pull your knife back out through her throat, and blood gushes from the wound. And we're going to be fighting them now. Alright, so That's the thing. I thought it was just very, very weird for them to be at night, admittedly, at night, you know, actually guarding a burial mound in the middle of nowhere. So I thought to myself, yeah, we're going to have to do something about it. And I'm going to be, I think, probably killing the healer first. Should I use my quick shot first? I'm actually unsure. Quick shot, 80%. I might do that instead. Let's just see. Yeah, okay. Give me another one. Yeah, nice. Nice kill, Kettle. Good work. Alright. So, we do have Idis. What can she do? She can stun, and she has Brace, restores your shield to mint... Oh, to mint condition. That's actually very nice. And she also has Protect. Raises the damage reduction of any adjacent friendly target to match the user's damage reduction. Well, that's very nice. Her damage reduction is currently 27% for melee and 23% for ranged. And everyone else has... Oh no, Nefia has insane damage reduction, as we, you know, would come to expect from her, of course. Anyway, I'm going to move Gunnar over here. And what I'd like to do is... Well, that's the thing. Ah, there you go. Shield hook. That's what we want. There we go. He's now exposed, which is wonderful. And obviously we do need to kill that guy as well. So, do I have anything? Let's see. Can I do anything else here? I can't really. I mean, I can move Roskva over there, but that's not really going to do much. I think what I'm going to do is just move Roskva over there. And Idis is going to go with her. And we're going to try and flank the archer. But for now, what we're going to do is just gang up on this guy. I'm going to move Barney away so that this guy can actually, you know, just shoot at one of our, you know, more deadly units. Obviously, Kettle is out in the middle of nowhere, but I did want to use quick shot, and, you know, I felt like that was necessary where we were initially. So, let's move Nefia over here. And I guess we're just going to deal some damage. There we go. 39. This guy is very, very well armored. Look at that. 71% damage reduction. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, so Barney, obviously, I actually don't know what I should do here. Should I just do quick shot and then just... No, quick shot is not good enough, I don't think. Okay, we're going to just move into cover here. And we're just going to take a normal 71%er. There you go. Okay, so he's pretty damaged. He's pretty damaged. I think we're fine, and even if he does deal some damage to Gunnar... Oh, he's actually just stunning. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. I mean, really, stunning doesn't do any damage. This guy is going to try and kill Idis, which is probably not the best idea, considering. And, yeah. This is going to be quite the easy attack, I think. And obviously, Roskva is going to go in here as well, and we're just going to go stabby. Oh, nice. And a critical hit, too. Wonderful. I'm not entirely sure what this archer was deciding to do. I mean, it was a bit weird to decide, oh, yes, I'm just going to go over there and attack one of the more well-armored units of the enemy. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea. Okay, so we are now going to... Oh, yeah, Gunnar's stunned, unfortunately, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful here. Should I use Smack? No, I don't think that's necessary, to be honest, but he is probably going... Oh, no, I thought he was going to block there for a second, but no. We are lucky enough not to get blocked, and we're going to try and use aimed shot, even though aimed shot could probably be blocked here, but we're going to try... No, there we go. Okay, we did take them out. Very nice indeed. And we can now, of course, loot their bodies if we so desire. No new injuries, which is always nice. And, yeah, we're going to go and loot. That's empty. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so... Anything else? No. They're not carrying anything at all? Okay, that's very strange. Okay, never mind then. So, we do have an optional objective to visit the small hamlet. I'm actually unsure whether we should do that first. As you can see, it's all the way down here. Maybe we should, because there might be some other things that we're missing, and as stated before, I don't think time passes while we are in missions. If it does, then that is utterly broken and terrible, but I don't think it does. Anyway, let's go in... Oh. We're actually attacking people already. Alright, so 7 enemies. Well, that's absolutely fine, I suppose. I mean, Kettle, come on, Kettle. I think I need you to do quick shot. 65. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just going to be moving everyone into decent positions. So I'm gonna move Barney over here, and we're just gonna take an 86% chance. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. That is nice. And then Gunnar, I think, is... I don't know whether to just run in there, because we have 7 enemies. And 7 enemies is quite a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in cover. And Nefia obviously can attack from quite far away. So if we turn the camera here real quick, someone is going to need to get pretty close to be able to do anything. But I think we're just going to move Nefia over here instead. Barney has a pretty decent... line of sight, 95% chance. There's no way that we can kind of miss that, so we're just going to take that shot. And we are technically in cover there as well, so that's pretty good. And I guess we'll just put Roskva there, and Idis can go... probably just there. I don't really know, to be honest. I think that's absolutely fine. We're just going to allow the enemy to sort of walk into us. Ah, activated Demoralize. How wonderful. I very much appreciate you activating Demoralize. Not. I very much hate that ability. But anyway, it seems like most of them are going to be not very well armored, which is perfectly fine. And attacking Gunnar for 15 damage, he's just going to get mad from that. He's just going to get mad. He's not going to have any qualms about absolutely butchering anyone that decides to shoot him in the face for 15 damage. Thought that was rather amusing. Yeah, most of these guys don't seem to have ranged weapons either, so I think we have a really, really good chance of just literally demolishing them very, very fast indeed. So I'm going to move Nefia over here first. And we're going to deal some damage. There you go. And what I'd like to do is... let's see. Gunnar can... ooh, that is so close. Oh, how unfortunate. Very much wanted to use Gunnar's charge ability against this one, but unfortunately 1 hex away is not going to be good enough. So I guess I'm just going to have to take this one out like here, but even so, I don't really want to do that either. Wait, can I use it with dashing? Oh. I might be able to use it with dashing. Okay, we're going to try it. Oh, target is not within range. Oh, okay, so you can't use it with dashing. I thought it might be similar to XCOM and the what is it now? I can't remember the name of the ability, but assaults have it, basically. And they can charge in and then use an attack, and I thought that might be a nice idea, but no, it seems like we are unable to do that, so it's a bit unfortunate. But what can you do? We're going to move Barney over here as well. There we go. Alright, so let's have a look and see who we can see. They're in cover, which is very annoying. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use ranging shot against... that's a brawler, and that is a rogue. I guess I'm just going to use it against this one, because rogues, I think that one's probably going to deal more damage. Is it? Ah, they deal about the same damage, so it basically makes no difference whatsoever. But I can shoot that guy now, so 50% chance. I don't think I'm going to hit. Never mind, apparently I did hit. Very nicely, in fact. Wow, pretty impressive. Okay, so that's nice. And Gunnar is just going to move here and just whack this guy. There we go, very nice. And then Roskva, I think, probably can just move to where Idis is. I probably should have moved Idis actually on the outside here. Can I still do that? Yeah, I can actually still do that. So I'm going to do that just to protect Roskva a bit. And we do have... oh, that was actually Kettle over there. Oh, right. Ah, that was actually Kettle, and I completely got that mixed up. Anyway, doesn't really matter, I suppose. So, let's just see what's going on here. I'm going to activate ranging shot, just in case. But I want to see if I can actually shoot that guy. 51% chance? Yeah, that is a 51, so what is that? 91. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take the 91, thank you. Oh, lovely. We're getting a lot of critical hits right here, too. And I think we have... yeah, we do have non-lethal attacks. So getting critical hits right now is very nice. Anyway, there you go. We're going to allow them to do whatever it is they want to do. Demoralize, yeah, that's fine. You can cast Demoralize. It doesn't seem to make too much difference right now, so I suppose we're fine. And that guy's going to shoot Idis, or not. Shoot Roskva. Oh, you're very rude, aren't you? Yes. I don't particularly appreciate that. Okay, so yeah. Oh, yeah, blocked. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, so this is... Oh, my. Okay, so... Gunnar is actually... Okay. Wait a minute. I didn't even mean to move over here, hilariously enough. I did not mean to move over here. Okay. I'm actually... What? What? Okay, I have no idea what he decided to do there. So Barney has just done something without me really wanting him to. That's fine. No problem at all, Barney. Just be your weird self. I'm not entirely sure why he decided to do that, but okay. So I guess Idis will just hit this. And then move over here. And we're going to be moving Nefia over there as well. Or should I? Not entirely sure. I mean, that's a one-hit kill, isn't it? That is a one-hit kill, so I think we might want to do that. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright. And Roskva, I don't know. I mean, we've only got 2 enemies remaining, so that means just this one and the other one. So, let's see here. Death Blow, attack action, deals double damage, but it can only target immobilized enemies. So, can she immobilize people? That's the thing. Can she immobilize people? No, it doesn't seem like it. So, stunned and all kinds of things like that. So, I'm just going to move just for the attack of opportunity, to be honest. And then I'm going to move Kettle over here. I don't really mind about having cover right now. It's not really necessary. And, yeah, 45% chance is not really good enough. But I'm thinking that if we're able to hit... Oh, it is enough. Okay. If we're able to hit, then Roskva will just kill that guy with an attack of opportunity. So I think that's pretty fine. And otherwise, we're just going to move Gunnar over here and just absolutely intimidate this healer. The healer is probably just going to run for the hills now. Okay, so let's see. He used tactical moves, so that's absolutely fine. We now have a free kill on this guy. Roskva will absolutely decimate him. There you go. Wonderful. And then Gunnar can, no doubt, absolutely destroy this guy. And yeah, I am going to get hit by an attack of opportunity for 7 damage, but I very much wanted to move around to the side here so that we could potentially get someone else in here. It seems like we're not going to be able to, but that's okay, because Gunnar is just, well, you know, Gunnar is Gunnar. And his damage is just utterly insane. So, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to allow him to attack him, and that's absolutely fine. And there is the last hit. Alright, so not bad, not bad. So, is this the small hamlet that we were supposed to investigate? Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? No, it was. Oh, no, it kind of was. But we are here to pick up this thing, whatever it is. A diviner's token, a crude bone token with runes and religious symbols carved into every inch of its curved surface. Right. Oh, okay, wait a second. I think I may have made a slight error, because, you know, those guards at the burial gravesite place, pretty sure they were guards from this village. And this village... We may have wanted to talk with them? Yeah, I think we may have wanted to talk with them. As you can see here, this is the quest marker, and I would assume that this healer was the leader of the village. So, maybe? Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. But I think what we actually needed was the token. We probably needed the token to be able to even get inside here. So, maybe kind of... without really realizing it, that's what we needed to get inside. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea, but there you go. A sharp stench of rot, like a garbage heap, makes you gag as you inch past the stone and into the tomb within. Much to your surprise, faintly flickering candles light the room ahead. A few steps down the corridor, you smell something else beside or beneath the rot. A flat, earthen smell that seems to settle on your tongue. You start to feel lightheaded. The corridor is only a dozen steps long, but it feels like you've somehow walked a mile before you're out of it. One by one, your companions stagger woozily out of the corridor behind you, blinking in the dim light. Roskva speaks in a hushed, anxious tone. There's something here, or something. The underground ones. They're in the shadows,